Welcome, Internet Nomad. This is a special game tale on another code, Recollection, 2 Memories. This is the first game included in the pack with another code, Recollection. My history with this duo of games doesn't go back that far. I never heard of either the DS or the Wii game. I came into the game completely blind. When I saw this game in the Nintendo Direct, I wasn't planning on getting it. I didn't really understand what the game was about, so I completely forgot about the game until 2025. I added so many titles into my collection for the year of narrative games. I looked at every list of great narrative games that I could play on Switch and Steam. One day I saw YouTubers talk about this game. I paused the video and downloaded the demo. I played not even the full demo before I thought I should buy the game. From what I experienced with the demo, I knew this game was going to be a good fit for me. After playing the first chapter, I decided to play the game. This was originally a DS game. I never heard of this DS game before. Watching comparison videos made it clear a team was passionate about the game. This game isn't a one-to-one recreation. They really modernize every aspect of the game. This is a complete remake of the DS game. Everything was recreated in 3D with added animation and a different camera. I couldn't understand how this was a DS game until I saw the original. This isn't a cheap recreation. Time and effort were put in to recreate the experience. I appreciate seeing games like these getting this type of treatment. The demo hooked me. I didn't even beat the demo before I wanted to buy the collection. The story of this game was great. There were parts that I disliked. I won't spoil anything, but it's one of those games where something is clear to the player, but the character doesn't see it yet. My overall opinion on the game is that it's the best remake ever. They took a DS game and made it into a completely different game. It's one of the best stories I ever played. I'm hoping Sing's other games would be remade. I really want to play Hotel Dusk and its sequel. After beating both parts of Another Code, I decided to make 2 reviews. I found the first game to be the better half. I loved the puzzles of the first game more than the second. I think the DS was a better system than the Wii for this type of game. The game includes a mansion where the player is able to explore. Some puzzles require the players to find things in other rooms. It felt like a survival horror game with the types of puzzles included. There were key items that could only be found by exploring, leading to some cool puzzles. So I'm going to go into spoilers now. If you don't want the story to be spoiled, and I hope everyone who watches the spoilers has an idea of what happens in the game. So I'm going to start spoiling now. The story starts with Ashley coming to the island to reconnect with her father. For most of her life, she believed her father to be dead. She also receives a device called DAS, which could be used to complete puzzles and take photos. Sometimes the photo is required for puzzles, or you can stand things that provide more backstory. Ashley and Aunt Jessica ride a boat to Edward Island to meet her father. Her father ends up not meeting them as planned. Instead, Jessica goes to find him, and she doesn't return. This leads Ashley, who the Claire controls, to find both Jessica and her father. Ashley meets and befriends a character named Dee. He is the spirit who lost his memory. Ashley believes she found their father. I knew right away the person wasn't her father. Ashley is tasked to find keys to a device called the Another. Ashley and Dee both slowly remember more about their past. Finally, Ashley realizes the person isn't her father after finding Jessica in the wine cellar. Ashley finds her father Richard, who thinks he's the one that killed Ashley's mother, Sayoko. Bill Edward planted a false memory into Richard's mind using Another. Using Another, Ashley uncovers the truth about her mother's murder. The Another was envisioned to be a device to cure PTSD by replacing negative memories with positive ones. Dee ends up remembering his death by witnessing Bill Edward's demise. The game ends with a big confrontation in a cave. Dee ends up remembering his death by witnessing Bill Edward's demise. The game ends with a big confrontation in a cave. Daniel remembers that his uncle killed his father because of the dispute over inheritance. Daniel, running away from his uncle, fell in the same spot which Bill falls after Dee becomes visible to him. The game ends with a teaser for the next game. The Another's code was sent to a user known as JC Valley 0013. I love Dee's character arc. His memories of Franny and other people on the island added depth, which this game definitely needed. Without Dee, Ashley would probably find their father. The inclusion of Dee really added layers to the story, which I love. The whole concept of memories was uniquely intertwined with the story. Seeing the pieces come together caused the game to be phenomenal. Seeing more and more of the story through the idea of memories is unique. When you think your father Richard killed your mom, you realize that it's fishy until another is actually explained. The history of the island adds to the setting so much. You hear about the past with Dee, and you learn about the present from Ashley. Going into rooms, Dee will slowly remember more and more. These cutscenes have wicked art attached. I want to replay the game, get it 100%. I really want to fully discover everything this old DS game hides. I play most story games twice. My first time, I run through the story, finding whatever I could by skimming. The second time, I play with a guide and collect all the story beats. I cannot wait to talk about part 2. I'm going to post some in between videos before. Farewell, Internet Nomad.